I think it is critical to understand where you are. Be real with yourself. I call it taking the GPS, right? When you take a financial GPS or when you're trying to plot your route anywhere, it asks you for two things. So your phone will ask you, okay, where are we going, right? You have to have a destination. You can't just go anywhere, right? And then the next question is, okay, where are you currently? Where's your current location? And so many people want to spend a whole lot of time on talking about where they're going and zero time on discussing where we currently are. We cannot plot a route unless we know exactly where we're starting from. And we have to be honest with ourselves. So if we broke, we broke. If I got bad credit, I got bad credit, right? At least we know what we need to start focusing on. And so the first thing we need to do is take your GPS. Where are you going? And it's okay that you're not going the same place somebody else is going. It's perfectly fine. I have investors who are friends of mine, and all they focus on is storage units. I don't have one storage unit in my portfolio. I have some investors, all they focus on is single family houses. Others, all they do is mobile homes, right? So everybody's totally different on what their destination is. And because of that, their route is different. But we also have to understand that a lot of us are starting from different places as well. So you can't take the same advice as your neighbor or your friend because you started from two different places. You have to spend time on figuring out where you currently are. And if you're broke, there's only two reasons. That's the good news. Either you're spending too much or you're not making enough. So we have to fix one of those problems. Typically, in this day and age, we're making enough, right? I can show a minimum wage employee how to retire in 5 years. It's very simple. The problem is we're consuming too much. We're spending too much money on variable spending. And usually we don't know it. Usually we're swiping. You know, when you go to a casino, they take your cash and they convert it to these chips, these colorful little chips. And you typically lose the value of your cash as you're using the chips. Same thing happens with debit cards. Because we're not spending actual money anymore, we're swiping our cards or inserting our chip. We lose the value of that dollar. It's easy to spend 6, 16, 66. It doesn't matter that dollar amount because we're swiping so easily. We're losing the value. So we've got to dial it back and look at, okay, what are we spending our money on? And does every dollar have a purpose or does it have a party?